So you're at Disney World and you're headed to Hollywood Studios and you're looking for that ultimate itinerary. Well, look no further because we got you covered in this week's video where we're gonna go over a step-by-step process for how you can maximize your entire day at Disney World's Hollywood Studio. Cue the intro.
What's up, YouTube? Trevi from the Adventure Buddies, the modern travel family, bringing you another video filled with tips, tricks, and inspiration to make sure you maximize your next family adventure, like we always do here at the Adventure Buddies.
So similar to our Animal Kingdom itinerary, if you haven't seen that, click the link above here. We have two requirements to make this itinerary a success. One, you must be a Disney Resort member. Why? Because that's going to give you early access to the park, early access to the Lightning Lane selection, and typically it's going to allow you to stay at the park later. Plus, we then assume that you have purchased the Genie Plus feature on the Genie Plus app because that's going to allow you to maximize your time both while waiting in line and then breezing through the line in that Lightning Lane. So right at 7 a.m., the first opportunity you get to book a Lightning Lane pass, you're going to try and book Slinky Dog Dash. This is a very popular ride. This is a small child's roller coaster, but gets entirely packed as the day progresses. So you're going to want to try and book that Lightning Lane pass for the later part of the day. So then right as the park opens at 8:30, this is when you're going to rope drop and go right to Mickey and Minnie's Railway via the early standby entry. Why? Because this is typically a ride that not many are going to go to right off the bat, so this is going to allow you to have a no-wait entry and actually enjoy a really cool ride. Right after Mickey and Minnie's, you're going to head over to this Toy Story area and you're going to have Toy Story Mania. This is where you're going to be at 9:15. You're going to jump into the Toy Story Mania ride, shoot up some aliens, then you're going to go at 9:55 to do alien swirling saucers through a standby line, and again, these are going to be areas where you're going to have to wait no more than a max of 5 minutes, and it's going to be entirely worth it. I'll get to that later in the day. After you finish out Toy Story, you're going to want to do Star Tours. The adventure continues via a standby line. This is again around that 10:30 time frame, and then right around that 11 o'clock time frame, just to kill some time, you're going to want to see Muppet Vision 3D for all its patriotic brilliance. While you're waiting in line for Muppet Vision, you're going to want to try and book your next Lightning Lane pass through the Genie Plus, and we recommend you trying to book Millennium Falcon with a return window in that 2 to 3 p.m. time frame. Side note, if you don't get the Lightning Lane for Millennium Falcon, they do offer a single rider option, and we do highly suggest you utilizing that to breeze past that 90-minute standby line. Then after Muppets 3D, you're going to want to head over to the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. This is an opportunity where you're going to get to sit down, relax, and enjoy a spectacular show. So then after Indiana Jones, right around that 1 p.m. time, this is going to be your next opportunity to claim another Lightning Lane, and this one is where you're going to want to choose Rock and Roller Coaster around that 4 p.m. time frame in the afternoon. After you get done booking Rock and Roller Coaster, you do have a little bit of downtime, so this is your opportunity to go grab lunch or do what we did and go check out the Frozen show, because this is actually a pretty entertaining show to watch before you're going to go into your next Lightning Lane selection right at that 3 p.m. time frame. So as you guys said, 3 p.m. comes along. This is where you're going to want to book your Lightning Lane pass for Disney's Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, the iconic Tower of Terror, if that's something you're choosing. And so this is where you're going to want to book for about that 4:35 p.m. time frame. That's going to be located right across from Rock and Roller Coaster, so those two time frames should line up really nice. So then after you book Tower of Terror, this is when you're going to start utilizing all of your Lightning Lane passes. First one up, Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run. Then you're going to head over to Slinky Dog Dash. Then you're going to go over to Rock and Roller Coaster. Then you guessed it, ending with Twilight Zones. This is going to take you through a logical pathway from the park, as well as make sure that you hit the 4 most iconic rides there with no wait. And so you probably caught it that we're missing out on one particular ride, and that's Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. There's a couple reasons why we did not do this. One, this is a very popular ride and typically is a very long standby line, even if you rope drop this at the beginning. Or you can also do a paid for Lightning Lane particularly for this ride, but we chose not to. And so we prioritized maximizing the entire park instead of just waiting for one particular ride. And so there you guys have it. If you follow this itinerary similar, it doesn't have to be exact, but the same kind of premise. Do some of the lower level rides first while you book up all your Lightning Lane passes in the afternoon while the park gets more and more crowded. This is going to allow you for the greatest amount of success to ride or see the most attractions with the smallest wait time possible to really maximize your time here at Disney Hollywood Studios. And so if you like this video, please consider giving us that big thumbs up. If you want more content, more itineraries, more Disney tips or hacks, hit that subscribe button down below. And then most importantly, remember, life's an adventure. Who are you going on it with?